Jack the Ripper. The fog rolled thick through the narrow streets of Whitechapel in the autumn of 1888, transforming the East End of London into a labyrinth of shadows and whispers. Gas lamps flickered weakly against the eternal dampness, casting pools of sickly yellow light that barely penetrated the gloom. In the warren of alleys and courts, where the poorest of London's poor huddled in overcrowded tenements, terror walked freely. This was a place where a shilling meant the difference between a bed and the street, where women sold the only commodity they possessed just to survive another night, where children grew old before their time and hope was a luxury no one could afford. Into this desperate world came something darker still, something that would transform these forgotten streets into the most notorious crime scene in history. The name would echo through the ages, becoming synonymous with mystery, horror, and unsolved evil: Jack the Ripper. Even now, more than a century later, those three words carry a chill, conjuring images of fog-shrouded Victorian London and a killer who vanished into legend without ever revealing his face. To understand the terror that gripped Whitechapel during those dark months, you must first understand the world in which these crimes occurred. Victorian London was a city of stark contrasts, where unimaginable wealth existed mere streets away from crushing poverty. The East End, and Whitechapel in particular, represented the absolute nadir of London life. This was where the city's industrial revolution had created a nightmare landscape of overcrowding, disease, and desperation. Families of 10 or more crammed into single rooms. The air itself was poisonous, thick with the smoke from thousands of coal fires and the noxious fumes of factories, tanneries, and slaughterhouses. The Thames, which ran alongside these districts, was an open sewer, its waters black with filth and industrial waste.